Trey Benson said you guys scored 66 points and you guys are not even playing your best game on offense yet. What does that look like for you guys?
I mean, we technically don't even know yet. I mean, until we go out there and do it, then we'll know. But the potential's there. But nobody wants to rely on potential. So we're gonna try to get out there and get our best offense on the field, best plays made out there. Next game. That's about all we can wish for.
Walk me through the hurdle. You had one earlier in the drive, right? Was there like a bit of like I can do a better one than that? What went into wanting to?
Really just reaction, trying to make a guy miss, and they kept going low. You can't truck nobody that low to the ground. So next thing is just to jump, and I just tried to make a play. It was fun the first time. I didn't really land how I wanted to. So the second time I was like, I knew it was coming. So I just tried to effectively get over him and try to score the ball.
Did you think the passing game was clicking in the first half? Not by your standards, it didn't seem to be clicking. What didn't go well, and then what eventually did start going well for you guys?
Well, I mean, we started out kind of slow. I'm gonna speak from our receiver room. We started out pretty slow. We left some plays out there on the field to be made, but I mean, games like that happen. You just got to keep your head up and just keep chopping away at the game, and just next time the play comes around, try to make it. And eventually we caught fire and just kept on going. But thanks to the run game started clicking, so then everybody started going. Champ got a kickoff return, sparked everything up, and then we just started rolling from there.
It seemed like those guys, I mean, I think they won a bowl game last year. They weren't backing down. They seemed like they were kind of chippy. How did you feel like you guys responded to that?
I mean, we responded good. We don't really talk trash and nothing like that. We just let our game speak. And, they came with their best effort, and we knew they were going to come with whatever they had. And, because it's a bigger game for them, and they was going to give us a run. But we just went out there, played our game as best as we could tonight, and tried to walk away with the dub.
I don't think you ever really saw it in practice because no one's allowed to touch Jordan. Maybe you saw it on TV last year, but like the running out on fourth down where he scrambles 30 yards backwards, and it's like, oh my God, what is he doing? But then he ends up running for a first down. Just what kind of player is he, and how excited are you to continue to have him on your side?
I mean, it's only something you really see on TV. Like when you see it in person, it's like you just watching. You think to run the route, but you really just want to see what he's gonna do. But I just try to give him space and try to get open, give him some lanes to run. But I seen him do that against Florida, so I knew he's capable of that. And that's what makes him great. He's able to extend plays, extend the drive by using his legs. And he's not just a runner. He's looking to get the ball down the field. If it's not there and he needs to get the first down, whether it's put his shoulder down, sacrifice his body, he's gonna make that play. So I mean, it's just fun to watch and just fun to be on the field with him.
Since you've been here, you seem to take an interest in helping the younger receivers. Deuce is a guy that hadn't played a lot of receiver. He was a quarterback earlier in his career. What kind of potential does he have, and Darion Williamson? Like, what kind of potential do you see from some of those younger receivers?
I mean, D. Will ain't young, man. D. Will back, though. D. Will back in full effect. He's going to be out there making plays the rest of the season. And Deuce, because he coming from quarterback, he just asks a lot of questions. He see a rep. He want to know how he did. He want to know how to make it better. So he just asks a lot of questions. And we look at the film, extra work and releases and top of the route, understanding weaving people, just getting in the blind spot, getting it out your break. So he just asks a lot of questions to make sure he's trying to perfect becoming a receiver because he's fast, dog. He get up on you with that speed. And once you put it all together, it's gonna be real scary for the opposing defenses.
Keon, what was it like playing in your first game in Doak Campbell Stadium? You have the war chant blaring everywhere. How'd it feel?
I mean, I kind of, it don't compare to the YouTube videos I watch, I've been watching them for like the past few months, just ready to see him really plant the spear in the ground. And, that was the highlight of my day. I forgot about the game for a second. I was just watching. I was so excited. But, the fans came out and put on the show, and we came out and hung however many points it was out there. The points don't even matter. We got the dub for the fans, first home game, and we're looking forward to continue doing that.
No, I don't have one.
Okay.
It seemed like from me watching at practice this week, it seemed like coaches maybe even took the intensity of how they were coaching to another level this week. I guess the 3-4 months you've been here now, I guess what are your impressions of how they approach the work, the kind of the high standard it seems like they hold you to on a daily basis?
I mean, you just look around you. There's a lot of standards being set by the guys those before us, so we want to continue to uphold that standard. And, you know, they came in with a new standard with this week being a game that you can't relax because at any moment you can lose a game. So winning any game, regardless of the competition, is hard to do. But when you come off a big win, like we did in week 1, the emotions are high. You know, it's a very emotional game. So you just got to get your feet back in the ground, continue to be humble, and enjoy the work and get back to it each and every day and just come out there and make sure you get that win because your biggest improvements from week 1 to week 2. So you don't want to go out there, you know, beat a good team like LSU and then come and, you know, lay an egg and lose your first home game. That ain't a very good start to the season. So just making sure we stay level-headed and, you know, own it with our film and, you know, critiquing our technique and make sure we're sharp for this game.
That's okay. First off, Trey Benson mentioned on one of his touchdown runs he looked for you to follow on a block for the score. I guess when you hear that from a running back, what does that mean to you?
It means I'm doing something right. I mean, if they come out there and they can stay straight up the field and they decide to go left or right because they see me out there, that means a lot to me. It means when the balls come my way, I'm actually, you know, putting in the effort, blocking, using my technique that I've been learning to, you know, just get an effort and make sure they get in the end zone.
And then second question is, like, you guys are all going to have up days, down days. On a day for like Johnny where he didn't have maybe his best game, do you have any words of encouragement, anything that you tell him afterwards?
I mean, I wouldn't even call it a down day. Just continue to recenter your focus, making sure you keep your eyes to the tuck and just keeping your feelings out of it. You know, games happen like that. Just keep your head up and get back to work the next day. And just the ball's going to keep coming to you, you know. I ain't going to say that. You're a great player. So, you know, the ball's going to keep coming. You just got to make the next play.
You know, I asked you in the preseason whether or not there's enough footballs to go around to keep everybody happy, and you just didn't even flinch. You're like, yeah. You know, first week you ate against LSU, and then Trey gets a big game tonight. Just how comforting is it to know that everybody's going to be able to make plays in this offense?
I mean, you don't really count the touches, but when you do, make sure you have your fun with the ball, protect the ball, own the ball, and just, you know, make the play you need to make. But understanding, you know, each week somebody else is going to have the better game. But I wouldn't even say the better game. They're going to do more with their touches. Things might open up for them when they're trying to get the ball. So don't count your touches. Just have fun with it and enjoy playing with your teammates. It's about the win more so than you getting the ball, doing what you have to do. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day.